Would you want to live on Mars? Tens of thousands of people are signing up to be the first. It's a one-way ticket. You'll never see Earth again. I've got the details coming up.
This is News 10 at 9.
For some, that might be a good thing.
Right.
Huh?
It's fitting for me, Jeff Maher, going to Mars, but I would miss you guys.
You'd have to change the spelling of your name, too.
Yes, and I would.
You would. I bet you would. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. It's May 10th. I'm Dan Elliott.
I'm Kee Arnold here with Jeff Maher. Good morning to you, Jeff.
Good morning to you.
Nice
Happy
in your
Friday.
pink. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
We're missing
getting the
one.
word out for tomorrow.
Yes.
Race for the Cure. We'll be
All
talking
right.
about that in a second.
Well, Ashton mentioned what kind of forecast we're looking at for today, and this weekend is going to get warmer, so it's going to be a warm run for thousands of people, but you're probably going to notice walkers and runners decked out in pink in the Cal Expo area.
Yes, it will all be a part of a Race for the Cure, the annual fundraiser, of course, to fight breast cancer. And Jeff, you are here in studio with us, and you're wearing your pink, looking ahead to tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow is going to be great. This is a fantastic event, and yes, you should wear pink tomorrow, especially if you're taking part in this race. All along Exposition Boulevard, you're going to be seeing stuff like this: runners, walkers, balloons. There's going to be events all day long, and all of this is aimed at breast cancer and eventually finding a cure. They've made great progress over the years. This year, 12,000 people are expected to turn out. There will be a timed 5K run, a 5K walk, and a 1K go at your own pace, which many cancer survivors will be a part of. Last year's race raised $1.1 million. This year, they're on track for $1.3 million based on their current sponsors. Of that amount, 75% will go back to the community in the form of health clinics and hospitals. 25% will go towards research. As you may recall, last year, the Sacramento chapter was in the middle of some controversy when organizers publicly opposed a policy from Komen's national headquarters, which cut off funding to Planned Parenthood for breast cancer screening, but that has been resolved, has not affected their sponsorship. By the way, today is the last day to register. That's what you're looking at there. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Arden Fair Mall in front of Nordstrom's. You can pick up your t-shirt, racing number, timing chip, everything that you need for that race Saturday, and you're also eligible for some prizes. Now, speaking of inspirational, I want to tell you about this boy here, Rhett Sievers, 7 years old, when tragically he passed away after a long battle of severe cerebral palsy. Ever since then, for the past several years, there has been a race running for Rhett, named after him, to raise money for cerebral palsy. Fast forward to this past week, and a run that involved one participant that certainly is serving as motivation for so many people. Take a look. This is Aiden Sanabria. He is also suffering from the same condition, cerebral palsy, but that didn't stop him from making it the whole way, 2.62-mile run for the Capital City Classic. He had no problem. Guys, I can tell you, doing this type of run outdoors on the pavement, it's not easy for anybody.
No.
But this brave young man had no trouble doing that with his walker, made it all the way to the finish line where he was greeted with his parents and cheers. And I was told that when they put the medal over his neck, he just kept on saying, "Is it real?" He was just so, he was so happy. And as I mentioned, just a very inspirational story, and congratulations to you for making it all the way. Good
And
job.
next time some little one says, "Oh, I can't do it," we got to point out to that little guy.
And it's not just inspiring, it makes you rethink the term limitations, right?
And it also just reminds us of how much we take for granted.
We do, and we put
Amen.
limits on ourselves. Oh, we can't do this, can't do that, but we can. Jeff, that's a good one. Thank you.
Sure.
All right, so here's the question. Are you overdue for a vacation? You're
2
good?
days after you get back, aren't you
Right.
due for one again?
What about a nice long vacation?
Yeah.
Well, scratch that. How about a permanent vacation from Earth?
Well, see, this is where you're not rubbing your toes in the sand or in the warm
Mars.
waters of the Pacific. Jeff Maher, I know you're excited about this, but it's a one-way trip, pal.
Yeah, but you get to make your mark on history
Oh.
like Neil Armstrong and so many others.
You think, huh?
Yeah, this is the Mars One Colony Project, and 78,000 people have signed up to be a part of it. They're all vying to be a part of a select group, 28 to 40 people, who will be the first colony on Mars. And it's a privately funded project. They're centering all this around a global reality TV show that these people are trying to compete for. In fact, if you go to the main website for Mars One, you see a list of user videos. You basically upload a video of yourself. You explain why you want to go to Mars on a one-way ticket for the rest of your life, and other users vote for you. So it's kind of like American Idol. They'll decide which people are best suited for this project. Now take a look at this video here. This gives you an idea of what these people will encounter. They'll be living on pods. The idea is to have the first human settlement there by the year 2023. That's in 10 years. The people there will be building greenhouses. The origins of a city, that's the idea here. How they're going to get their food and water, I don't know. It might be described a little bit more on the website. But they need a lot of money, as you can imagine, for this event. In fact, the applicants online are charged $5 to $75 depending on where they live. In fact, if you can come back to the website here behind me, there's a listing here where you can donate money. They believe that over the course of the next several years, they'll be able to raise the $6 billion needed for this trip. So far, they've raised about $80,000. So they've got a long way to go, but they're thinking big.
But, okay, Jeff, does that really sound appealing to you?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It does not, but somebody has to make the first move here.
Right. Oh, I'm sure there's somebody out there that would love to take advantage of that.
A vacation doesn't include squeezing food out of a tube. You know,
Right.
that's just,
And
no.
And not to
I
be
would do
Debbie
it if I was
Downer, what about
really old,
crime?
but not when I'm young. I don't want to spend my entire life with a group of a couple dozen people. You're going to get on each other's nerves out there on Mars.
Well,
That's
it might
the
depend
reality.
on that, who comprises that group. Who
I mean,
knows?
no
Okay.
offense, but I do need a weekend away from you guys.
Oh, all right, Jeff,
Yeah.
thanks.
Wrapping things up here, what have you got, Jeff?
Remember when you guys were in school and you maybe didn't like what the teacher was doing?
Sure.
Would you have an outburst?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Well, this guy did, and now he's gone
There's
viral.
kids in here who don't learn like that.
Bye.
They need to learn face to face.
Bye.
You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and
No,
you're
because
too
you're
late.
wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited
come
for
to
this?
you.
Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell them.
That's Jeff Bliss getting kicked out of
You
class,
gotta, you gotta
Duncanville,
take
Texas.
this job serious. This is the future
Did
of
not
this
like the
nation.
teacher's style, thought she was just collecting a paycheck. This is world history class.
This is my paycheck.
And the district is actually looking into this, but they don't condone his behavior. Would you guys agree?
Absolutely not. You
That's a
can get the
private
message,
conversation
yeah,
to
but do it
have.
the right way.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks to you. We'll see you on midday.
News 10 is everywhere you want to be.